This is a tutorial for Eyelashes by Tori, which is from her awesome EP, Handmade Songs by Tori. If you have any questions after the video, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll definitely respond, answer any of your questions, clarify any parts of the song. I'm basing this tutorial, for the most part, off of a recent live performance she did for Billboard during their Tastemakers sessions. She did an acoustic version of Eyelashes. It's a really great performance, and it's also just helpful to watch it and get a feel for some of the little riffs and some of the timing of the song. So first things first, you're going to be in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. Then you're going to put a capo on the 6th fret. All chords that I show during this tutorial will be relative to the capo. Starting with the intro, which you can finger pick it. She tends to finger pick it, but I've noticed that she varies the pattern she uses during live performances. It doesn't stay consistent. So if you'd like, you can make it your own, and I'm going to demonstrate a couple different ways to play it. You could try to finger pick it, or you could do a messier strum, and I'm going to show both ways. So if you're going to finger pick it, this is our first chord. It's like an A major 7th or an A major 9th, and it's going to start on the 6th fret. I play it with my ring finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, and my pinky on the 3rd string, 6th fret. If you're finger picking it, I think the pattern basically is going to go something like this. 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1. So 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Like that. And you can keep that same pattern going into the 2nd chord, which is like a C major 7th, which I play with my index finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, my ring finger on the 4th string 5th fret, and my pinky on the 3rd string 5th fret. So you can go ahead and keep that same shape that you had in the 6th with the A major type chord. You're moving that down 1 fret, but you're adding that index finger to get the C in the 3rd fret 5th string. Keeping that same finger picking pattern. Then go into the 3rd chord, which is the last chord that's featured in the intro. It's a standard E chord. And once she gets to the E chord, she adds in the 2nd string picked. It's just a little bit more varied, like I said. And then she goes back to the A major type chord, to the C major 7th, to the E. So it'll sound something like this. Ending by strumming down on the C major 7th. You could also try to do a messier strum where you just start doing some upstrokes on the first couple strings, so something like this. That sounds okay to me too, so if you want to actually try to finger pick it, you can, but you could also do messier strum that just has some upstrokes on the first few strings. And then, like I said, you're going to end that intro strumming down on the C major 7th, then getting into the verse, which has 4 particular chords, starting with E minor, F major 7, F major 7 with the addition of a high G on the first string, to a C chord. So the timing will be something like this.
We've met a few times, 3 or 4 times. They all went by much too fast. Eyes were so long, led to small talk, wanting each moment to last. I can do this, try to focus, still so hard for me to see past your beauty. Yeah, mostly all I could get out was a laugh.
Like that. And you'll keep that pattern for, throughout the verses. After the verses, she goes into the chorus, which is going to have the same chords as the intro, but you can actually strum during this part. So that's going to be the A major type chord, the C major 7th, and the E chord. There are no words to say whenever you are near. I try to be myself, and she just disappears. I'm nothing like those other girls. I am so weird, 'cause I don't bite my lip or bat my eyes when you walk by, you walk by. So just like the intro, she ends by strumming down on the C major 7th. Then she gets into the second verse. After the second chorus, she does a progression, which is ascending minor 7th chords, and she also does some vocal melodies during that part. You're going to be keeping the same shape throughout this part. You're just going to be moving it up. The first is an F sharp minor 7th chord, which I play with my index finger on the 6th string 2nd fret, my middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and my ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret. Be sure to mute the 5th string with your index finger, but you can go ahead and let everything go open the first couple strings. Alright, so that's the first, the F sharp minor 7th. Then the second chord is going to be an A minor 7th. So it's 3 frets up from the F sharp minor 7th. So it's starting in the 5th fret. Then she moves it up 2 more frets to get a B minor 7th. So same shape, it's just we're moving it up. She ends it before getting into the bridge by playing the F sharp minor 7th and then just going straight to the B minor 7th. But make sure when you play that last B minor 7th that you have your pinky on the 2nd string, 7th fret. And just strum down on it. Then we get into the bridge part, which is the I'm not very flirtatious part. So you're going to start that with the C major 7th chord. You're going to pluck, and then you're going to keep the same shape, but you're going to move it up 2 frets to play what's like a D6-9.
Very flirtatious, I'm not gonna blow kisses, I don't bite my eyelashes. I'm not very flirtatious, I'm not gonna blow kisses, don't that my eyelashes. No, how could it go wrong? But it's so much easier to sing it in a song.
So strumming down on the D6-9 to finish that bridge. Then she gets back into the chorus. She's starting with the A major type chord. There are no other to say. I know I'm screwing up all the lyrics. There are no words to say whenever you are near. I try to be myself, and she just disappears. I'm nothing like those girls. I am so weird. 'Cause I don't bite my lip or bat my eyes when you walk by, you walk by. Then she starts repeating the lyrics from the bridge, and she really gets into it. So after the you walk by, we go back to the A major type chord. I'm not very flirtatious. I'm not gonna blow kisses. I don't bat my eyelashes. I'm not very flirtatious. I'm not gonna blow kisses. I don't bat my eyelashes. Then to end it, she goes, hope I get another try when you walk by, you walk by. And we end just by strumming down on the E chord. So with the A major, hope I get another try to the C when you walk by, ending on the E. So that is Eyelashes. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll answer any questions you have about the song. So I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.